Hello, Sagittarius. This is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts with your love and life reading focused on the second half of July from the 16th all the way through the 31st. General as always, so please do take from this reading what makes sense for you and release what doesn't. And if you are interested in your own personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box. So let's dive right into this and let's take a look and see what your angel guides need you to know right now. So these are the 3 decks we'll be pulling focus cards from, and then of course we'll clarify everything with tarot. The first deck is the Earth and Sky Oracle by Mystic Moon. This is On the Horizon Oracle by Jennifer Aquarius Tarot, and this is the Truths deck by Pretty Spirits. So let's begin, Sagittarius, see what's coming up for you here. I apologize for that noise in the background. Not quite sure what that is. So let's go ahead and see, guys, what it is that you need to know right now. All right, so let's grab one card from here and let's build a story. Here we go. Guided to this one. We have Pig. For those of you who are familiar with the Chinese zodiacs, perhaps some of you guys are the pig in the relationship. And of course, you'll only understand that if you understand Chinese astrology. And some of you guys could be a different Chinese spirit animal. So however way this is coming through, it does say carefree and easygoing, calm and collected, keeps the peace, naive and lazy. So this could either be describing you or the person that you are thinking about for this reading. All right, and also some of you guys might just really love pigs as an animal that you relate to. All right, so let's add to this. Let's grab a card from On the Horizon Oracle. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius for this love and life reading for the second half of July. All right, here we go. Let's grab a second focus message. I'm guided to this one. We have third eye, intuition. Okay, so maybe at this point in time, heading into the second half of the month, this is something that you are meant to focus on. Trust your gut and intuition when it comes to love matters, when it comes to certain aspects of your life that might either be concerning you or a particular part of your life that you're really focused on at this point in time. All right, so let's grab your third focus card here from the Truths deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius for this love and life reading for the second half of July. All right, let's grab that third card. Trust, okay? Trust your intuition. These 2 cards, for me, go together. So we'll have to see, of course, why that's coming through initially to get this reading started. So let's begin with clarifying that with my tarot teacher deck here. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius. What your angels need you to know heading into this reading is that, you know, whatever it is that you are focused on right now, trust your gut and intuition. That's a very important message. And it's interesting too, the whole reference to the pig coming through as someone who's calm. If you're not calm, that's because you're not trusting that perhaps something is meant for you, or maybe you're just a little bit antsy and impatient to see something come forward in your life. So let's clarify this. For Sagittarius, and I have a card flying literally towards me. So this is interesting. This is the 8 of Pentacles that came forward, but it did literally, it flew towards me in the reverse. So this is quite interesting, guys, because this is someone who feels that they're failing in something. Some of you guys could be in a dead-end job. Maybe you feel like it's just boring. It's not offering you anything that you're looking for, at least not something that you're passionate about. There's nothing here that motivates you in regard to this situation. But on the opposite side of that, you could also be a workaholic, or maybe this is your person. They could be a perfectionist. Okay, so we'll have to see why that's coming through as the rest of this reading unfolds. But it is pertaining for some of you guys that you might be in a dead-end career and it's no longer offering you any sort of passion. It's not uplifting you. It's not getting you excited to wake up in the morning and to go and do whatever this is. Okay, so there's something tied into career options and opportunities that for some of you, you just feel like you're no longer invested in it. We do, however, have the Six of Swords coming up next, which I love because it's about healing. It's about releasing baggage that you might be holding on to. This is about moving forward. So there's a situation here that you are meant to trust and just follow your gut, your instincts, follow your heart. If there's an opportunity, for example, that is being offered to you, that's where trusting your gut and intuition comes in, especially for some of you if it has something to do with a career change, because that's presenting itself here. This could also be if you're on the fence about a particular person in regard to a romantic partnership. If you're on the fence, if you're not quite sure whether this is something that can move forward, or for some of you guys, maybe you're torn between two people and you're not quite sure the direction that you want to go. Especially if, and I'm not initially feeling third-party situations here. I just feel some of you guys might be, it's okay, it could either be a dead-end job or a dead-end relationship is what's coming through here. So if you're no longer happy in your relationship, there might be someone else that you're interested in, that you could possibly explore where that relationship could go. And this is the need, as it states, to simply trust the direction that you're being guided towards in the meantime. Look at this. We've got the Four of Cups. So the Four of Cups, it can be regrets. It can be missed opportunities here. This is disconnectedness. What I'm picking up here for some of you is, even though you might be in a relationship, or even though you might have a job, okay, let's just put it that way, the situation that you are in, there's something about it where you're not completely fulfilled, and therefore maybe there's a part of you that's looking for other opportunities that have yet to present itself to you, and that's where trust comes in. That is where trust comes in. And since the energy of the pig is all about keeping the peace, this is you perhaps not wanting to rock the boat in any of those scenarios. But at the same time, you can't create movement if you're just keeping everyone else happy but yourself. So there's something here that needs to be addressed. And look at this next card here, guys. We've got the High Priestess. That's another card speaking to the divine masculine, I'm sorry, the divine feminine here, that you got to trust your intuition. So this is speaking to my feminines here at this point in time. When it comes to the reference to intuitions and the third eye and trusting, I feel there's something crucial here that you're meant to know and understand at this point in time, heading into the second half of the month. Trust your gut, that inner voice, your intuition. That's coming through very strongly, very heavily at this point. Okay, so let's go ahead and add to this and grab some current vibes regarding your connection. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Heart and Soul Love Oracle deck here. And for those who are unaware, this is actually on sale the entire month of July. It's on sale through the 31st. So if this is something that you're interested in, the link to my deck shop, of course, is down below. So it's been marked down to $50, I believe. The original price is $65. So if this is something you're interested in, it's available. All right. So current vibes regarding your connection here, Sagittarius. Let's take a look at that. Current vibes. Commitment. Who would have thought one day, one smile, one person could change another's path? A shared vision, a shared destiny, a shared love that will last beyond this lifetime. What I'm getting for some of you is perhaps you were in a partnership where that person failed to commit to you, or there were commitment issues. And for my feminines, simply trusting the direction that you're currently going, you might actually be led towards a relationship, towards somebody that doesn't have any commitment issues. And of course, this could be the direction that your relationship ultimately takes. That's a possibility too. We have inner strength coming through. This card says, I gave my all, everything I had inside me, but it wasn't enough. Was it ever enough? Am I good enough? Why am I standing here heartbroken? I don't deserve this. I'll be all right. I'm strong. This pain is trying to shatter me. I won't let it. I will overcome. Again, I'm feeling divine feminine energy. I mean, if you happen to be divine masculine, and if this resonates, of course you can interpret the messages for how it makes sense for you. But I'm feeling very heavy divine feminine energy coming through here, that a feminine has been hurt by prior relationships where perhaps somebody just wasn't able to come towards you as the person that you needed them to be. You know, they might have ultimately missed the opportunity to be with you. A relationship that lacks passion is what I'm getting for some of you. It could have been you that was pouring all of your energies into this relationship, and they were not meeting you halfway. They weren't giving as much as they were receiving, and therefore that creates an imbalance. But I feel you're being led towards new love for some of you, where you can find that commitment in a partnership where someone failed to offer that to you. Look at this, faith. We already have trust that came through. Life has a way of bringing us to our knees when we lose faith in a situation, in someone, in ourselves. The most heartfelt prayers are born from those moments of heartache, desperation, and hope. I feel that for some of you guys, that you really are just simply trusting in what the universe can bring you now. Trying to hold on in your heart, your faith in a situation, in a person. Having gone through something difficult, but being able to find perhaps something better than you could have ever envisioned for yourself. Look at this next card. We have Sever coming through here. There comes a point when you know in your heart of hearts it's over. There's nothing more to say, nothing more to do. That doesn't make it any easier to let go. No one can rush you to detach, but the day will come when it won't be so hard. So this is clarifying for some of you that you had to let someone go because they could not be the partner that you needed them to be, or they just did not put in the same amount of effort that you were putting in. And as I've mentioned, it creates an imbalance in the partnership. Part of the reason too why they didn't invest fully in the partnership is that, again, maybe they just didn't or were not passionate about the relationship. Something could have been missing for them. They could have been bored in the partnership for whatever reason. For some of you guys, part of the reason why you severed this partnership is that, again, your person could not commit, and they could have also been in and out of other partnerships. There could have been infidelities here, making it very difficult for you to trust and have faith in that person. So let's clarify this. I'm going to go ahead and pull from my Illuminated Star Tarot deck. For Sagittarius, what else do we need to know? And by simply believing that what's meant for you will come to you, if this person doesn't get their act together, I don't think you're going to have any issues finding love again. There's a reason why one chapter needed to close, why you had to sever ties in order to perhaps move forward to someone new, someone better. Look at this. You've got the Star. We have a couple of cards here letting us know that there is hope for you to manifest a wish that means so much to your heart. And this could also be letting us know here, Sagittarius, that a situation that might have looked like it just wasn't going to work out, maybe there's still a possibility that it can. Because this is about rejuvenation as well. The Star also is about self-care. So maybe there's somebody that you're thinking about where you might have put them on a pedestal and you did everything for this person. And as this card says, I gave my all. Did they give their all to you? And if they did not, there's the imbalance, okay? They're going to have to come towards you and put in the same amount of effort, put in the same amount of work that you have put in. So it's going to take time, first of all, to heal. You've been through something hurtful, difficult perhaps, when it comes to your relationship here. This is all about perseverance, hard work that pays off. So if they want to be a part of your life, then they're going to have to meet you halfway. They're going to have to put in the work. It can't just fall on your shoulders to do everything. So it is going to take time. This is what I like to call a wait and see card. It's going to take time. Here we are again with the divine feminine energy coming through as the Empress. Okay, so we already had the High Priestess come forward. So there's something really coming through here when it comes to the feminines. Trusting your gut, your instincts, your heart, your intuition. The Empress can represent motherhood, a very nurturing energy. This could either be a mother figure in your life, or this represents you. And the energy of the Empress is being able to manifest abundance in your own life, Divine Feminine. Part of that abundance has something to do perhaps with your Divine Masculine. And look at this. You might have had to sever ties with somebody and let them go, but this is where you're headed as a result of taking control of your life and healing from whatever hurt you. It hurt you, yes, but it did not break you. You're still standing. So the most positive card in tarot is coming through here to let you know that the sun will come out again. The sun will shine in your life. This represents a very happy energy. So even though you've been through something very hurtful, you're going to make it through. Whether that results in your person finally waking up and realize that they better get on the ball or they're going to lose you forever, or by taking control of your own life and healing from what didn't work before, you end up finding love in a different direction. We do have the Page of Cups coming in, representing good news, a happy surprise, a love message. This could either be from the person you're thinking about that you might have distanced yourself from, or you're in separation. They might reach out to you having had a wake-up call that they need to reach out and do something to put in the work into this partnership. Part of what you might have experienced with this Three of Swords is a love triangle. Okay, sorrow, heartbreak. This is a very painful energy, draining you of everything you had inside you. Very painful, and it takes time to heal that. It's not going to happen right away. Okay, but look at this next card right here. We've got the Emperor coming in to come towards the Empress to bring this perhaps back into union, ready to offer the Divine Feminine a more stable life. Some of you could be dealing with an Aries or an Earth sign as well. We've got Leo coming in, Aquarius coming in. The two of you, I feel, still very much connected, even if it is from a distance. Your hearts, your energies, still connected. So you might have had to sever ties, as I've mentioned, but some of you guys have the opportunity to restore, to rejuvenate this partnership. But it doesn't just fall on your shoulders. It takes two people to put in the effort to make this work. That is what's coming through from there. So you got the sun right there. So it's possible that you guys can be happy again. So let's take a look and see what might be challenging the connection and what might be preventing the two of you from coming together. So I'm going to grab some insight from my silhouettes deck here. We already see there could have been a love triangle. Trust issues were a factor for some of you guys. What additional challenges need to be addressed here? We have guidance, which is actually a good card. Sometimes the path is unclear, and sometimes it shines so bright that you can no longer ignore it. Intuitively knowing, there's that reference to intuition once again. Intuitively knowing that's the way you're meant to go. I feel this is geared more towards the divine feminine in this reading. It can apply to the masculine too, but intuitively for me, I'm feeling it for the divine feminine. You're being guided onto a particular path that is shining so bright you cannot ignore it. There it is. You're coming in as the Empress here. And I have a feeling here that your Emperor will be able to see that guiding light towards you. To come towards you and to make amends perhaps, and to fix what is broken. Drama. Don't start it, don't allow it, don't add to it. But the reality of it is, we're taking a look at the challenges. There was drama here. There was a lot of drama for some of you guys. And my feminines, I feel you're being guided away from that drama. And the divine masculine has to handle whatever drama there might have been. If it's the other way around, then of course take it that way. Whoever caused the drama needs to address it and clear it and not repeat it in order for you guys to have a successful union. What else? What other challenges here? Unconditional love. From the moment my heart knew I loved you, my world stood still. I'm here for you no matter what. No strings attached. Just you, me, and my love for you. My love which I offer freely, openly, and wholeheartedly, always and forever. This could be coming from you, Sagittarius. That you offered your person unconditional love, but they created a lot of drama. And perhaps at that time, they were not offering the same. Let's grab one more. We have curiosity. You won't know unless you ask. I have a feeling here, whoever it is that you're thinking about for this reading, Sagittarius, if you haven't spoken in a very long time, or if there just hasn't been any interaction or any form of communication, they're just naturally curious as to what you're thinking, what you're feeling about them, especially if they were the cause of whatever went down between the two of you. And it could ultimately play out in that they reach out to you just simply asking how you've been, or if you're even up to talking to discuss the relationship, the partnership, and whatever this drama represents. And sometimes it's something as simple as reaching out and talking rather than avoiding each other or avoiding the issues, because this can't heal unless somebody creates some sort of communication here. Okay, so let's add to this. I'm going to pull from my Modern Day Seers Tarot and Oracle, Tarot with a Twist. If you're new to my channel, this is a deck that I created especially for advanced beginners interested in learning how to read tarot. It's got upright and reversed meanings for the majority of the cards. The twist here is that it includes new oracle messages as well as new court cards. So while you're learning, it's also challenging you. It's actually a really fun deck to use while you're learning. All right, Sag, so let's go ahead and take a look and see what else when it comes to the challenges of your connection. So here's one of the new court cards in this deck. This is the Duchess of Earth. Some of you could represent the divine feminine here, Capricorn, Taurus, or Virgo. So if you happen to be watching for a divine masculine who's Sagittarian, this could be your story, okay? So the Duchess of Earth, part of the characteristics of someone coming through as this person, you are possibly very attractive to the masculine's eyes, you're very popular, you have friends, surrounding you. You're a social butterfly. Something about your eyes that your masculine loves, very expressive. You can also be someone who's loyal, be a best friend to your masculine. For those of you who have children, your children as well see you more like a best friend rather than perhaps a parent. Okay, not in a negative way, you know, just somebody that they can come to and they get the support that's needed there. So part of the challenges here, part of the drama might have been that someone was entertaining way too many options in love and romance and not making good choices there. And so perhaps Sagittarius, you now have your walls up because initially you might have offered your person unconditional love and maybe they really did not return that at the time that you guys were together. So now you're guarded. You might have your boundaries up. And they might be coming through with this curious energy. It's like, well, if they've got their boundaries up, how can I possibly find out if they're even willing to talk to me? So let's grab one more message here. We've got the Nine of Cups. So this is emotional stability right here. This is another card telling us that wish fulfillment is possible. Remember, guys, you already ended up getting, where is that card? The Star, which is also about wish fulfillment. So there are wishes here that's possible to manifest between the two of you, but I don't think it's going to happen unless you guys are both on the same page and willing to put in the work in this partnership together. It takes two people here to be able to make this wish, make this dream come true. And for some of you guys, part of what's coming through with this Nine of Cups is you're manifesting things in your own life. You're still living your life. You're not sitting at home being miserable because you're not with this person. So perhaps you're still content with how things are in your life, but you know, maybe when it comes to your love life, things aren't going so well, but you're also not pining away for this person, not living your best life. You could be very prosperous, career-wise, things might be going well. Now, take this only if it applies for some of you. Your person could have a drinking problem because the Nine of Cups could also indicate that somebody has an issue with that. Or when they're stressed out, they drink too much, something along those lines. Okay, so that's what's coming through from there. Let's grab some additional guidance. I'm going to pull from my dating scene oracle deck here. For Sagittarius. Love and life for the second half of July. Angels and spirit guides, please. We have a funny guy here. That could be your divine masculine. Maybe they have a really great sense of humor. A real comic. Let's see. We have dashing and debonair, husband material. So divine feminine, you know, when it comes to your divine masculine, perhaps you really see a future with your masculine. Remember, you ended up getting the commitment card. Some of you guys could have already been married, but there could have been infidelities and love triangles in that partnership. But this person is your soulmate. They are your soulmate. There's a very special soul connection here between you and your masculine divine feminine. Let me grab one more card here. Look at this. Eye contact. Love at first sight. The first time you guys connected, it really was love at first sight, possibly for your masculine. It could be for the feminines too. It was just that instant connection. Look at this. We have serial texter. So it does say from the first date, they blow up your phone with texts. Take that if it applies, if it relates to your situation. Maybe the moment you guys went on your first date, the conversations just didn't stop. They were constantly calling you or texting you. And that could have certainly been something that you enjoyed, interacting with your person. But if third parties and love triangles came in, that could have also been an issue, of course, because it's presenting itself here in this reading. So let's clarify that. I'm going to pull from my Tabby Tarot teacher deck. Angels and spirit guides, please, for Sagittarius, for this love and life reading, second half of July, from the 16th through the 31st. So there's a lot of masculine energy coming through here. Earlier in the reading, we had a lot of divine feminine energy. So this is what I'm getting. We've got the moon right there. We've got the Ace of Wands. We now have the Empress coming through again. We've got the Wheel of Fortune coming in. So things are going to turn, I feel, for the better. We've got the Six of Pentacles. So this is pretty much what I was saying earlier, where there has to be equality, equal give and take, two people putting in the same amount of work. So the Magician is letting you guys know that this can possibly manifest. This can be a positive outcome still. Soulmates reference. A rekindled partnership is what's presenting itself here. But with that moon's energy, you know, there was deception. We already saw the reference to love triangles that presented itself here. Secrets, misconceptions. Another reference to intuition. We started off with intuition. It's still coming through here, where you really need to trust your gut, your intuition, your heart, and what is really happening between you and your person in 3D. I feel if there is no contact, no communication right now, I still feel they're thinking about you. Energetically, you guys still pick up off of each other's vibes. Wow, that's what's coming through here. Okay, so there's a possibility for a new beginning, a new opportunity. The spark between the two of you, that hasn't gone away. It's still here, even though you're at a distance from one another. Something broke you guys up is what's also coming through here. The Empress, second time, coming through again. So some of you guys could be dealing with Gemini, Virgo, Pisces. We've got fire signs. We have Taurus coming through there. All signs really coming through in this reading, depending on who it is that you're thinking about. I feel they want to communicate. That's how things are going to perhaps shift in this partnership. Somebody has to reach out. Whether it's you, whether it's the other person, someone is perhaps going to text. And I have a feeling here, Divine Feminines, that it will be you who will be the recipient of that text. I feel your masculine is a part of your destiny. They are a part of your life's history. This is a person that has made an impact in your life. So even though you're in separation at a distance or whatever drama you guys might be dealing with, I have a feeling you guys can overcome that. Things will improve. Things are going to turn around. As long as you're both fully in, fully invested, putting in the work equally, this can be a successful union here. We've got the Nine of Cups coming up again. So wish fulfillment keeps popping up here. Realizing dreams between the two of you. We've got the Four of Wands. So some of you guys might be thinking of a twin flame here. This is another card letting us know that a reunion is possible. There are celebrations that will be happening in the future. For some of you, that could be marriage. We see husband material right there. This is also our 1111 card in tarot. If you are seeing that time or number, pay attention to that. That could be giving you a sign, giving you hope that things will start shifting and turning around for you and your person. So it looks pretty good as far as the direction that things are going. Yes, you guys have had your fair share of challenges, but I feel you can overcome this. The both of you can overcome this. All right, guys, so let's grab some musical messages here. I'm going to pull from my Heart Songs of the 90s deck. If you are not familiar with the songs, see if you resonate with the lyrics. For Sagittarius, angels and spirit guides, please. Okay, let's see. We have angel, okay? Believing in angels, surrounded by angels. Maybe someone's name could be Angel, or even John. I can't read the future, but I still want to hold you close. Right now, I need that from you. So give me the morning. Sharing another day with you is all I want to know. Okay? They want to be with you. They want to be able to share their life with you. And of course, as it says, nobody knows what the future holds. Not really. We can predict. We can pray about it. Hope for a particular outcome. But at the end of the day, nobody really has the power to predict the future to an exact science. This is simply giving us possibilities of what could be. And what's coming through in this reading, Sagittarius, is they want to be a part of your life. That could also be an indication that your angels certainly are watching out for you and this person. Look at this. One More Try by Timmy T. It's been a long time since I kissed you. It always used to feel so good. And if you knew how much I missed you, you'd forgive me if you could. And now that we have found each other, can't we give it one more try? Okay? They want to give this another try. Are you willing to give it another try? Are you both able to get onto the same page and put in the effort this time to work together on this partnership? This song is called Can't Live Without Your Love and Affection by Nelson. Here she comes just like an angel. There's another reference to angel there. Seems like forever that she's been on my mind. Nothing has changed. She thinks I'm a waste of her time. There she goes. No, she don't know what she's missing. Can't she see it? I'll never give up the fight. I'll do all I can. She understands my desire. I've been on the outside looking in. Let me into your heart. Oh, there's nothing on earth that should keep us apart. There you go. They don't like the fact that you guys are not together. They are really bothered by that, I feel. It hurts their heart just as much as it hurts yours. And there's the opportunity to find happiness here again. And one last song. We've got Nobody Knows by Tony Rich. This says, I pretend that I'm glad you went away, but these four walls close in more every day, and I'm dying inside, and nobody knows it but me. Like a clown, I put on a show. The pain is real, even if nobody knows, and I'm crying inside, and nobody knows it but me. Why didn't I say the things I needed to say? How could I let my angel get away? There's that reference again to angel. And I just realized, hold on, let me find that card. Remember this card right here? Funny guy, a real comic. Okay, so I pretend that I'm glad that you went away. You know, this person, as it says, they're putting on a show for the world. Perhaps making light of everything or just trying to be funny all the time. But what's really going on in their heart is they're dying inside, they're crying. I can't believe this next song. I wasn't going to pull another one, but look at this. This is the next song, Angel of Mine by Monica. So we've got all of these angel reference coming through in these songs. And believe me, there's a lot of songs here, but there's not a whole bunch of angel references, but they're all coming through for some reason. Someone's name could also be Monica. How you changed my world, you'll never know. I'm different now. You helped me grow. You came into my life sent from above. When I lost all hope, you showed me love. So yeah, it comes down to intuition. Someone here perhaps has lost faith, but there's also either yourself or the other person who's holding on to that faith. So one person who's losing it and the other perhaps holding on to it. There's the opportunity truly to rekindle this partnership if you guys take advantage of the opportunity to make it happen. Okay, so one final message here. I'm going to pull from the Universal Heart Oracle, Prophetic Love Notes from Spirit by Angelic Revelation 144. So some final advice here for you, Sag. And I'm suddenly feeling this tickle in my throat, which, as you guys may or may not know, it's typically people who haven't talked in a while, and then it causes my throat chakra to close up and it makes me want to cough. So if you do feel the need to talk to your person, perhaps that conversation, the communication will be coming in. There definitely is a need to do so. So final advice from Spirit. You are now reaching the end of a karmic cycle. As you embrace new potential in your life, many exciting opportunities will be presented to you. There may be new boundaries to break through for your spiritual and personal growth. Take time to meditate and create a strategy to achieve your limitless potential. Be open to new opportunities and people that encourage and support you. And I love how this is coming through because we did have references to career changes, or at least new opportunities that can come in. So new opportunities in love, romance, and career. All right, guys, so that's where I'm going to leave it. Hopefully it resonated, and I'll see you next time.